And hello, we are back. We are playing Sicily in EU5. And it's, I need to adjust our audio. And yeah, so we're back playing Sicily. It is 1534. So we have been playing for almost 200 years. And I am not sure what's going to happen, but I don't know. This may be the last session for Sicily here. I think our last session things kind of went pear-shaped on us here. So we not only did we lose all of our good alliances, so we were in a union with Aragon for a really long time, and we had allied ourselves with Hungary. And that was helping us out a lot in our last session, and then our goals sort of. So we had been working on. We got here. You can see we conquered most of Greece, and we were we vassalized Greece. We're working on finishing off Serbia and Bulgaria with an eye. Okay, somebody's 16. That's great. With an eye towards eventually trying to take over Naples. We were trying to work our way up the boot into Italy, and make that work for us, right? So we had Aragon and Hungary backing us up, Milan, although they've been kind of useless. So in our last session, not only did our union with Aragon somehow become dissolved, I'm not sure how that happened. We also lost our alliance with Hungary when they got into a war that we couldn't follow them into. And Naples has ended up in a union with France. The biggest, baddest motherfuckers on Earth. So, yeah, we're the 40th most powerful. We were allied with the 11th most powerful, which was pretty good. And even then, we weren't able to take on Naples. And now that they're allied with France, they're not even allied. They're in a union with France. They're basically going to be untouchable. So these guys are basically off limits. And I think it's probably only a matter of time, especially given that the Italian war situation is going on, that they're just going to come for us. And there's not going to be really anything we can do about it. I was thinking about, I could try to, I can move my capital here. I can try to get with Athens, annex Athens, and then I can move my capital over here and be a sort of Balkan Greek nation. I don't know that I really want to do that. I guess it could be interesting, but I kind of, if that was what I wanted to do, I would probably rather play it as Serbia or Hungary or something and not start 200 years late. You know what I mean? So we're going to give it a little more time here, but unless something really, see, why is this even like this? This does, this union, wait, does this union even exist? I thought that this got canceled. Aragon Sicilian Union. Okay, alright, so I guess we are still in the union with these guys. So that's something. But, they keep getting into fights with France for no reason. Same with Milan. They keep getting into fights with France. It's making them not useful as an ally. And look at this. How do they have 96,000 fucking levies? Something is straight. Whatever. They just are the main character, right? Let's see. They have 4 times as many troops and 20 times the levies. Like, why? Like, how are they? How are they able to like impress 4 times as many of their people into military service as I am? It doesn't make sense. They're obviously the main character, and we're not. And we gave it a hell of a go. And like I said, I don't think we need to end. The nation can continue to exist, but it's like it really is only a matter of time before Naples and France come in to take my land, at least this part in Italy. And once this is gone, I have no way to keep my vassals in check. So anyway, whatever. How can we salvage this? Well, first of all, is there anyone we can make alliance with? Let's see. We were allied with Ferrara before. They didn't really help. These guys... Yeah, none of these guys have any troops whatsoever. Get Hungary back. Yeah, that doesn't really help us. I don't know. Maybe we can get Hungary back. Come on, let me. Why will you not click right? There we go. And like, who else would be good? Swabia? Do these guys have any true Bohemia? Can we get Bohemia involved? Possibly. We can try. We can try. Monastono and a monastery has joined the Reformation. The monastery in Caltanissetta has voluntarily joined the Reformation. The monks that previously inhabited the estate repurposed the building as a center of Lutheran teachings. These Lutheran preachers could tear our country's unity apart with their heresies if nothing is done. I like monasteries. Yeah, let's just build another monastery. We'll just build a new one. Yeah, like these guys together. Yeah, like if I could get Bohemia and Hungary and Milan and me all going after Naples at once, we might maybe be able to take them and make a dent. Maybe. But it's not likely. No, I cannot build there. That's Mount Etna. Can't build anything in Mount Etna. Finally getting some roads built. We should have did this ages ago, of course, but we're doing it now. Yeah, this all looks fine, more or less. Let's see, do we have We do have... Okay, till next year we have a truce with Serbia. Can we even fight these guys anymore? Barely. Oh yeah, like, yeah, not really. Bulgaria desires land belonging to... Oh yeah, probably this chunk of land that we took here. Society of Jesus. Let's see, we can make Jesuit colleges, huh? That's kind of interesting. Or we can just ban the Jesuits and get more... Actually, I think we wanted to ban them because we have like a really large... yeah, see, we have like a pretty large... Wow, Lutheranism is taken right off, and Orthodoxy has fallen off. This was like 25% of our thing. I guess all of the Orthodox are turning into Lutherans. Didn't see that coming. Anyway, having a little more tolerance for Lutherans and Orthodox would probably be good for us. Are we trying to integrate anything? We are trying to integrate. But I think I want to save this parliament for to get a CB on Serbia next year. I guess that is kind of the only way that we're going to be able to do anything here. But first we're going to try to get Hungary back in the fold, because they'll help. How does the Reformation end? Council of Trent has ended. War of Religions has ended. Okay, or just at 1700. Does this game even go that far? No, it goes into the 1800s, right? Since the invention of the printing press, more and more books about an ever wider range of subjects have been published. We can now see the benefit of this, since knowledge spreads faster and more ideas are appearing amongst our philosophers and natural scientists. Fantastic. We have 5 research, and our distant cousin has come of age. Good for him. Castile and Portugal shifting the line back and forth here. We're going to go ahead and ban the Jesuits. Get lost. And as you may recall, this was supposed to be a trade-focused run. That kinda didn't work out. But we can still kind of try to do that, move in that direction. Why did I think that I could have sworn I got a message that we had lost Erga, that the union had ended and we were no longer doing it. But oh well, it's fine. See, so in October, we can think about going after these guys again. Okay. Milan calls them to join in their war against Ferrara. Interesting. So we were allies with Ferrara for a long time, plus they were... Aren't they part of our league? Yeah, they are. But if we turn on them... Here, we'll answer later. Declaring war when we have... Yeah, okay. Yeah, no, it's going to take 35 stability. No, thank you, Milan. Well, okay, great. So there goes our other only real ally. The exodus of Terra Nova. The people of Terra Nova do no longer feel like they have a future in our country due to our religious differences. Preaching of the local priest of Terra Nova is no longer reaching responsive ears, and some have already started to leave the area for more favorable grounds. Yeah, that's fine. We'll get a new guy. The old guy sucks. Everybody hates him. Let's get him out of there. Number is good. Ooh, silk. Oh, we're already kind of maxed on silk. Oh yeah. Wait, do these? Oh, we need manpower pretty badly, huh? Okay, that's fine. We can do that. Well, at least the economy is humming along pretty nicely, right? That's something. Oh, Mark. Come on, Mark. What's wrong, Mark? Okay, yeah, so we'll be able to get those guys back as friends pretty quickly. Growth of Catrone attracts commoners. It seems if commoners are moving out of the hinterlands of Nicastro and aim to earn a living in Catrone. This is creating turmoil. Whatever. That's fine. That happens. I'm not worried about it. Okay, but how much do I have to pump this up? Not by much. Okay. Oh, hey, look at this. And it's the Age of Reformation has begun. And, I do like this road building thing. Should we just go military? Like, diplomatic is usually the way to go here, because, it has all the exploration and colonization stuff. No, we're trying to do trade. We're going to do trade. So you have new policies available. These all lead to decentralization, which we don't want. I think strong guilds is still pretty strong for us. Yeah. I don't hate this, but trade regulations, strengthen the right. Yeah, I think that's fine too. Oh, and then we have reduced mercantile regulations is the other option. Yeah, I think these are actually all fine. Oh, is France fighting somebody? No? Okay. Good. Come on, Naples. Are you fighting somebody? No? Okay. Too bad. I don't think we can afford the entrepot. And also, there's nowhere to build it. But I do want to look at the other options. Market somewhere, that's fine. Market warehouse, again, no place I can build that. Trade office, this only goes... Okay, well, I probably like the idea of starting to build these in my vassals. But... I mean, marketplaces are just good. Let's see, what do we have here? A man-at-arms. So we have an infantry, a cavalry, and a gun. Okay. Muslim sailors. From the most eastern sea to the warmer waters riding the monsoons, there's an abundance of ships constantly sailing between the many ports, from small dhows to great galleys. Taken together, this trade network provides goods and supplies for more than half of the world's population. What many of these galleys have in common is that they are manned by Muslim sailors from Africa or the Middle East, joined by converted locals. We can get a sailor community for a whole lot of money, which is kind of cool. And legitimacy doesn't do anything for us. I mean, it keeps us from having to take on 400 ducats in debt, so I think we're just going to take that even though it doesn't do anything. And then Genova is like real close by, so we should get to be able to learn trade really quickly. Let's see, we have the one of those that we're allowed. No, I don't need to spend my money on explorers right now. $23. Well, that'll be at minus 15. It's 12. Alright, cool. Bohemia, what do you think? Soon I will actually have some idea. Okay, so, okay, it's going to take a while, but I will be able to get them at some point, hopefully. Unless making friends with Hungary fucks it up, which it might. Hey, advanced state craft. So what are we up to? 34% state power? That's pretty good. Pretty good indeed. Alright, let's let these guys finish up before we... anything. Like, is this just, we just can't build this because... Hey, cool, prestige. Is it just too expensive? Is that the only issue? Or is there some actual reason why I can't build this anywhere? Oh, where's Barat? Oh, also Columbus Home. Part of our patriarchy. Alright, I can only go in a market center. Okay, so I gotta take Naples. Great. Trona is part of the Tunis market? Really? Why does that seem unlikely to me? Okay, you say so. Okay, and I think that gives us every territory of Sicily to have the to have roads from the capital, so that's great. Again, we might get forced to do this before we get a chance. Of course, I mean, the thing will last for 5 years, so that might work out okay. We just need like so much. Defensive planner. Getting the defensive planner trait. That's great. I like the sound of that. Some of the local members of the nobility in Messina have so upset and mistreated their subjects that a delegation of the commoners has come before the king to ask for redress. Granted, this would be popular with the commoners, but we see by the nobility as an infringement on their authority. Everybody's right at 50. Yeah, I don't like noble men, so we're going with the common people. People's champion, Mr. Friend, here to save the day. Like, this is for real the only trade building I can build in the Napoli market. Alright. Yeah. Whatever you say. So, papal authority. We can call... Man, this shit's all like crazy. I don't know about none of this shit. Licit ad colenda. Progress towards traditionalist. Tithe cost. I don't know. I'm just gonna... Oh, I kind of like that. Monthly gold? Yeah, I'll take some gold. Yeah, I'm not a leader at the church. I'll take some gold. Okay, so I guess that'll be worth looking into a little bit from time to time. Try to capture some more of this gold. It's a big market. You should be getting more than 8 ducats out of it. I tell you what. Like, yeah, they would fuck you up, dude. What you talking about? We'll get our burgers working. Oh, artillery in Cuenca. Where is that? That's over in Spain. Okay, sure. I'm into that. Palmy, the last territory that didn't have a marketplace. I'm just gonna build them all anywhere that they... Oh, I wanted to build there, not there. It's fine. It's gonna be fine. Just any place that has enough burgers to be able to fill it up as these all do, and then these of course are maxed. And then we'll start building market villages here and get our peasantry involved. And that'll be good. And get people to work. Subsistence farmers do nothing for us. And that's great. We're like making more than enough money to be able to just like build a new thing every month. So that's great. More cabinet seats. Okay, I like that too. All right, so what are you gonna do? Increase control, convert province, strengthen government. And that just gives us money basically, which is great. Don't really need it. Yeah, you know what? These zealots are getting to be a little bit problem here, so let's go ahead and hire somebody. Innocendo Piazza. Except, what are your... Oh yeah, you're even worse. Okay, fine. Sick. No, still don't like me. Still don't like me. Still don't like me. And of course, this whole time that we, you know, build up our stuff, we're just making ourselves a more attractive target to our enemies here. Okay, and we still need more manpower. Okay, so let's see. So armories cost us 70, and then training fields are like more expensive, right? Yeah, much more expensive. See, we don't want to go where there's like too many. We're now of the West African coastline. Cool. Oh yeah, we can build it here. That is fine. Okay, who will ally with me? Nobody? Padua. Who has they have 142 troops. Okay. Thanks, Padua. Monastic intellectuals. In our state, intellectuals do not stay cooped up in their homes or waste their time on strange theoretical concepts at secular institutions. Rather, they attend monasteries and use their gifted minds for the good of all that is holy. In practice, this means that we are blessed with practical knowledge from our religious institutions for the good of the people, the state, and our faith. Well, good. You know who's the smartest? God. More burgers. Get them burgers working. See, it was we're already up 3 ducats in trade on this. I mean, part of that is just like, you know, the business cycle or whatever. But oh, that's our league, right? Venice just joined our league. That's cool. I don't know what all this. We're gonna have to. So after this playthrough, whether this is the last session or not, and it's actually going pretty good. So maybe we'll keep going for a little while. But yeah, that's us. Barty, Venice joined up. Sick, cool. But anyway, yeah, we had a viewer request on the YouTube channel for me to do a Portugal run, so maybe we'll do that and we'll figure out what all this pushing the line back and forth nonsense entails. Schiacca. Yeah, we're just like, yeah, we're just going to chill, keep building the building on the 1st of every month. And eventually we'll have enough money to buy some more meme guys. And that'll be great. God, can we fucks with Tunis? Like declare a crusade against these motherfuckers or something? Because I would love to take the Tunis. Let's see, how do we call for a crusade? Do I have to act to the Papal States about that, or what? How does that work? I talk to him over here. No. Is it, no, religious war, okay. Oh, here we go. Oh, well, there we go. Tunis declared war on us. Ferrera refused to join our thing. Okay, so do we have any allies? Yeah, we have lots of allies. Raise a levy. Is there anyone that will ally with us? True blue. Friends till the end. No. Okay, cool. And they are going to make us do this thing. Okay, fine. We will... Wait, what is this? Yeah, that doesn't help. Okay. Reinforcements. Let's go. And they come with 136,000 guys. But that's fine. We'll get them as they're coming off of their boats. And fuck them up real good. Well, I will say this is basically what I thought. I thought it was our attack was coming from the north. Tunis is also. It's funny that they attacked us right as I was looking at going to get them. But yeah, maybe this is the war that that kills us. We'll see. I'm gonna try to defend it. Obviously, you know they're not gonna take this. Maybe they'll get Corsica or whatever. Let's see, our general of our army died. Advancements of nobility. Alright, the state is not the sole source of influence in our country. Over the last few decades, charismatic champion of the nobility has succeeded to increase the power of the leading families of the nobility over most of the institutions. Okay, great. Happy nobles. I'm happy for them. Let's get a new guy in here. Well, Andrzej, get in there. Make my army good. Yeah, they're not even. I don't even know these guys, right? Like, where are they? Oh, because they're a fiefdom of Aragon. Okay, is Aragon invited? Yeah, Aragon's in the fight here. Yeah, they kind of suck, but they're here. Fine. Everything's fine. Hey, Peruzzi. Joining the league. I like that. Oh yeah, and they are taking Corsica. It's alright. It's alright. I don't need Corsica. Bring these 69 guys over. That'll be nice. Let's see, how much would another round of things cost me? A little bit more than I have. Not much more. Yeah, now nobody gonna want to come. Hey, there we go. Way to go, Corsica. Fuck them up. Defend your island. Good for you. And there we go. We're just defending our island as well. Let's wipe these guys out. Well, it was a lot more costly in troops than I was hoping, but that's still great. We're still a big advantage there. Political crises. Political crises occur from time to time. Often involve a conflict between the king and the senate, unrest among the nobles, conflict of interests among the estates. I don't want to lose any prestige right now, and our cabinet's not really doing anything all that important, so... Ooh. Yeah, that's great. Hey, paved roads, sick. That's great. Okay, here, I'm going to pause. Let's see, we can't do any of this stuff yet. Right. Okay, trade range is good. Let's see, we don't need that. Iron output? Do we even make iron? I'm not even sure. Trading hub is good. Oh man, it just started raining really hard. Okay, can I move the thing around? Yeah, there we go. Oh, let's get more diplomats. Lumber increase, that's good. Cabinet laws are good. These are profitable. Sure, grand displays of faith, why not? Trade range overseas, merchant quarters, maximum RGO size. Okay, there we go. 20 things queued up. Most of the tech tree. By the time that's done, we should have a new thing, new tree unlocked. Oh, good, and they're going to fuck with Aragon. Wear themselves down over there. That's good for us. Yeah, integration sped along by the Senate. That's great. Let's see, boats floating around. Are you sending you to drop off more guys for me to beat the shit out of? Who is this? Is this area controls in down there? Weird. So that's what this whole war is about. They want this little territory back. And maybe some of these islands. Oh, let them. These guys, yeah, they're not able to get food. Yeah, morale is falling, so... Yeah, I mean, all these guys will all take attrition and be worn down to nubs, as it were, by the time we get back. Oh, here we go. Here we go. They're coming with some guys. Where are you coming with those guys? To Nicastro. Okay, come, let's get them. Oh yeah, you better run. Oh, are you going to try to come over here into my vassals' territory? Is that what you think you're going to do? No, you think you're coming to Morca. It's fine, I'll meet you in Morca. Meet me in Morca in the moonlight. Oh yeah, go to Sicily. Yeah, go right to Palermo. Go and break yourself against the walls of my fortress. That sounds... making me horny thinking about it. Just wait a couple days till our morale improves and when there's flag a little bit more before we move in. Not sure why it cost us so many guys. Why that hurt so badly. But we did kill them, and here we will wipe them out here without too much more fight, I think. Yeah, got them all. Got a bunch of guys back. Yeah, okay, so they have taken more losses than we have at this point. On total side here, so that's good. Are you ready to white peace? Probably not. Yeah, not even close. Yeah, but they're taking attrition, 5% attrition, 5%. Our guy's taking attrition. Yeah, that's good. That's real good. These guys are not attritioning, but that's okay. You all attritioning? No. So maybe we just end up giving a bunch of Aragon's territory to Tunis, saving ourselves. Thought I was already doing that. And that. Oh, looks like they already like us as much as they can. That's why. Oh yeah, here comes a bunch of dudes. Oh, they slaved our peoples. That's not good. That's a big problem for me. I object very strongly to you enslaving my people. Alright, so we're going to beat these guys up and then... yeah, and then hopefully have enough stees to get out of here before these guys roll up. Because we want to meet them here in Messina as they try to cross the straits. That is where we will break them. Oh yeah, they're getting fucked up in Spain. That's sick. Get wrecked, guys. Alright, I guess we just sort of, yeah, wait for him to try to come across. While we wait, we have infantry, cavalry, artillery, auxiliaries. Okay. They enslaved our peoples. They're enslaving more of our peoples. Okay, we want more artillery. Oh, we don't have the manpower for it. Shit. Well, okay. There we go. Manpower. We'll repay our loan. How much more do we have? We have one more at 240, is that? Yeah, okay. Which we just repaid. Okay, that's the one we just repaid. Okay, perfect. Going to war, getting out of debt. Real good. Real good. Pushing the line some more. Good, good, whatever. That's fine. Yeah, just getting wrecked by attrition. I love it. Okay, but here come these guys. Yeah, fuck them. Okay, let's go kill these. Let's just fucking wreck these 1,000 guys. Yeah, I'll probably go with trade colonies since we don't actually have any colonies. It's an AV. How did they get sunk before the guys on board? That's fucking cool. Are you ready to wipe peace yet? No. Okay. Oh, and they're bringing guys over here to get messed with. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, these our allies, our vassals can handle that. Vassal swarm should be able to wipe these guys out. That'll be great. That'll be another 20,000 off of the knocked off of the chart there. Scriptorum spreads heresy. The scriptorian in Katana has made a crucial mistake in the copying of some religious texts, implying an interpretation almost heretical. We do not act quickly. These texts could destabilize the trust of our people in the true faith. Yeah. Oh, excuse me. Okay, or our allies can get fucked up over there and That's fine too, just as long as they're staying out of our territory. Oh no, here they are in our territory. Cool, let's go wreck these dudes. Naples, oh, see, and now, yeah, Naples wants to destroy us, and they have the CB. Yeah, they're going to come now, and we're going to be, that's going to be the story. Yep, there they are. Okay, here we go. So, yeah, kind of just as I suspected. And do they do not have France involved yet. Okay, where are we at on white piece? Nowhere close. Okay. Okay, 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 okay. They don't even need France to fuck us up. Oh man, that's a drag. Well, yeah. I mean, it's not impossible that they could all die coming across the way here. They are 2 stars to our 3.5. So that's good. Oh, but then they got another 31,000. Yeah, we're fucked. Alright. See how we do. How are we doing? Oh, we're doing good. Good fighting here. Get him, boys. Oh, I think the regulars just got involved because they're doing a lot more damage all of a sudden. Oh no, we're okay. Oh yeah, this is a good trade. We can't do it forever. You know, we have 2 or 3 more of those, and we'll just have no troops. But we help for now. Yeah, not looking good for your hero here, guys. And there's not really anything we can do about any of this, so I'm just going to kind of speed us up here. How is our allies doing over here? They're doing okay. Will they come to the rescue? I doubt it. Not against 30,000 Napoleon Napolis. Neapolitan, that's what I'm looking for. 31,000 Neapolitan assholes. Alright, these guys are back. Yeah, man, come take another bite at the apple. Get trounced again. Yeah, I'll spend a bunch of money to increase our monthly progress towards individualism. It don't matter. %50 colonial range, fantastic. That's great. And we will still have this over here. We make a new capital in Melnik. Yeah, this seems like a good time to be defensive. Treaty of Madrid. After much discussion in the town of Madrid, a new agreement was signed between the Kingdom of Portugal and the Crown of Castile that establishes the rules for dividing the newly discovered lands on the continent of America. This agreement, henceforth known as the Treaty of Madrid, outlines the process for claiming vast tracts of new territory and designates the Pope as the mediator and guarantor of any disputes that may arise. Why are we being denied the rights? We have decided to start ignoring the Treaty of Madrid. Yeah, fuck that shit. Oh yeah, and here they. All right, this is kind of the last battle for all the marbles here, and I don't think we have much of a chance. Oh yeah, they're bringing the other 20,000 guys in. maybe we can run these guys off and before they come in. We need to be trading at like 10 to 1 is the problem. And we're just not, yeah, we're just not doing that. Yeah, fuck the Treaty of Madrid. Y'all are right. It's bullshit. Okay, well that went really, really well. That did go really well. I mean, again, we can't keep taking losses like this, but that was really good. We fucked those dudes up. Do you want to take a white piece? No? How about you? No? Still no? God damn it. Okay, here we go. Let's do it again. Oh yeah, this is far too even. Oh yeah, we're gonna lose. And we did really, yeah, we did really good. But, yeah, we no longer have any ability to resist, so let's just speed it up and see what kind of deal they force on us. So we sell off all of our, raise all of our buildings, destroy the infrastructure, let them take nothing, salt the earth as we perish. Conviction of Katerina Galabros. Oh, she's a Protestant. Yeah, that's fine. Doesn't matter, we're getting taken over by my fucking all of our neighbors from the north and south. Let's see, follow. Oh god, they're taking, they're enslaving all of our people. This is the worst. They're taking more of our people. Oh god, so many of our folks. What the fuck? It said 200 people. There's 20,000 people right there. Okay, there we go. Yeah, that is a little more like what I was looking at. Well, you know, we had some other... we've had a number of bad wars in this playthrough. clear from right from the very beginning, which I think, I mean, obviously was a big mistake. That hurt us a lot, was trying to go for Byzantium right at the beginning of the game. And we could have used that. That put us way behind. We could have used that time and all the time after it a whole lot better if that had never happened. We had some other bad wars that most of them we declared that didn't go the way we wanted, and we managed to get out of all of them okay before, but I don't think that we're getting out of this one. As they, overrun now our vassals' territory too. And they have, they've got no... Yeah, they're putting up a little resistance, but they don't have enough to do anything here. So we'll just see. We'll see what kind of peace they force on us. I mean, they're just going to take. They're going to take as much territory as they can because they're trying to form 2 Sicilies, which will require, all of this land. Play a trade range increase. And then whatever they can't afford to take Tunis, we'll take the rest. But we'll hang out and we'll see exactly how it breaks down. Regardless, this was a fun playthrough. Made it for over, 205 years, which is pretty good. Considering, our position. I can't call this run a failure because, we do still have territory. We are going to continue to have territory. We could continue to play. Annex our vassals over here and rebuild. And I don't know, I guess it could be an interesting challenge run. I won't say it's impossible that I would pick it back up, but there's just so much other content here in this game and to experience. And the new patch is coming out relatively soon. That has a lot of reworks. So that'll be cool. But, who knows how it would mess with this save, so... I was saying in one of the other ones I had I was playing as the Khmer Empire over... I probably don't have it. Yeah, I certainly don't. Game Prestige, over here in Southeast Asia. And it was going really, really well, but then when 1.1 came out with the rebalances to troops, professional troops, and specifically how much upkeep they cost. The budget was kind of unsalvageable, so we had to put that one down. And who knows what might happen with this here. Oh, our cousin died. Good, they don't get to see. Good for them. They don't have to watch the country get chopped up. Okay, I'm thirsty. I'm gonna go get a drink of water while they grind away at our land here. And I'll zoom it in on the siege of Palermo. Fell down a flight of stairs, huh? Well, good for him. He doesn't have to see what's about to happen to our beloved country. Is this about integrating stuff? Valdemar stuff? Where is that? Oh no, they're starving. No. Oh yeah, that's what that means. They're starving. Okay. Our cabinet member starved to death. Did that say that he starved to death? I didn't notice. It just said he was dead. Treaty of Madrid. Treaty relevance is decreasing each month. Drops to 0 during its second phase. I will violate you. I will violate the treaty. Treaty violation. Hey. Okay, how much does Bohemia like us? Kind of a lot. Not enough to go to ally with us, even if we were not at war. Oh, there we go. They captured Melnik. They've even taken Melnik. Well, here, while we wait for this to grind down. Here, let's take a look. I'm going to read we'll take a look at the new, what's coming in patch 1.2. Economy changes. Urban rights. Urban rights are legal privileges that you can grant to individual towns, cities, and megalopolises. Megalopolises, these are new, within your realm. Each right shapes that location's role in your economy. Royal textile rights might boost cloth and dye output at the cost of general production efficiency, while a staple port grants trade monopoly status and boosts maritime presence. Many starting rights in 1337 are tied to your country's culture or region. German territories can access the Magdeburg or Nuremberg rights that encourage migration and merchant growth. Iberian rulers have access to the various fueros. And Scandinavian rulers can grant bergslag or fishing privileges to their ports and mines. And here's the Flemish industry for Ghent. Cloth industry. Okay, so they, yeah, C -5, but increased trade capacity. And, and it lets you build more building levels. Granting an urban right costs 5 government power, but revoking one is far more painful, as it costs 10 stability and will deeply anger the burghers who lived under those privileges. Most rights are also lost when a location is conquered, so enemy rulers cannot simply inherit your carefully built legal framework. Some rights are mutually exclusive with others in the same location, so you'll need to choose which economic identity suits each city best. Oh, so but you can put more than one in a place. Non-enforcement of ordinances. Whatever, guy. Managing your urban rights is a core part of shaping your realm's economic specialization and regional identity over time. A town can have one urban right, while a city can get 2 urban rights, and capitals have 1 more available. Okay, there we go. So, oh, so this is finally like a reasonable difference between a town and a city as well, or like a reason to build a town. Right now, they kind of don't do anything. During the Age of Discovery, you also get access to many new urban rights that allow you to diversify your economy significantly. And there's, let's see, so the picture here shows naval supplies rights, textile rights, weaponry rights, printing rights. And there are a few more. Yeah, cool. Ooh, excuse me. Trade orders. Trade orders let you tell the AI exactly which goods to import or export from a market without micromanaging individual trade routes. When you set an import order, you allocate some of your merchant capacity to automatically bring that good into your market. The AI finds the cheapest available source each day. An export order works the same way, directing the AI to push your surplus goods out to the most profitable destination it can find. Orders are fulfilled first before any remaining merchant capacity is used for general automated trading, so they act as standing priorities. You can set multiple orders across different goods, and if there isn't enough merchant capacity to cover them all, orders higher in the list get served first. You can always change around the priority of your trade orders. Each order shows you which trade route the AI has currently assigned to it, along with the profit it's making. If the AI can't find a profitable route on a given day, the order will keep trying. It won't simply disappear. You can cancel any order at any time, which returns its merchant capacity back to the general automation pool. Sweet. So this is, yeah. So it's like a new level of automation, a sort of intermediate level of automation between fully letting the AI fuck your trade up and then having to like spend 20 minutes on it every minute. That's cool. This will be really helpful for a lot of things. Megalopolises. We mentioned they were mentioned before. It's a new pinnacle city rank sitting above city, reserved for the true giants of the medieval and early modern world. Only your capital can reach this status, and only if it has already grown to at least 400,000 inhabitants and functions as a market center. Requirements that make it a late game achievement rather than a routine upgrade. 5-year construction project demands 4 times the glass masonry and lumber of a standard city upgrade, but the payoff is substantial. Doubled population capacity, doubled free building levels, a second concurrent construction slot, and dramatically higher pop attractiveness across all strata. See, we lost the battle. Oh, okay, here we go. Palermo is finally held out for 703 days. That's pretty good. And they enslaved 10,000 of our people. And there it goes. We have been conquered by our enemies. Sad. Hey, but we researched trading up. Alright. Oh, yeah, look, this is like we're all fucked. I only had 32. We're thoroughly beaten. Oh, I guess because they don't. Okay, so yeah, we're like 81% beaten total, but only you know, they've only got half our shit. And they've only got a third of our shit. And then a third of our shit is still, I don't know, at large. Anyway, we'll let them keep finishing up here. Megalopolises, they're big and cool, though they do carry real drawbacks. Integrating a newly conquered territory into their area is significantly slower, and the sheer weight of the city makes it harder for armies to move through, reflecting the logistical reality of managing an enormous urban center. At the start, only Constantinople, Cairo, and Beijing start at this rank, giving you a sense of just how rare and historically significant these cities were. Due to the high cost and high requirements, only a small handful of cities will ever be able to become megalopolises throughout the game, keeping it reserved for only the most special locations in the world. New market. Cool. Court costs change. Court upkeep used to be a simple fixed percentage of your economic base, and modifiers change that with a straight plus or minus percentage, which made each thing impacting it insanely harsh or beneficial. Now it anchors at a firm 10% of your economic base, and a whole ecosystem of modifiers advances government reforms, laws, and inflation push that percentage up or down rather than replacing it outright. This makes the base cost predictable and readable. You always know the starting point, and you can see exactly what each modifier is doing to it. Inflation is one of the more punishing contributors, scaling court costs upwards alongside diplomatic spending and fort maintenance. So letting prices spiral has compounding effects on your administration. The 10% floor cannot be reduced to zero, ensuring your court always demands a slice of your economy, regardless of how efficiently you govern. All right, okay, cool. That's good. It is really pretty punishing when you lose stuff. Okay. We're just gonna take it. We're just on our downward spiral here. We're just gonna take whatever they ask of us. And yeah, fuck you guys. We have now claim thrown on Byzantium, huh? Okay, now we have to wait for... Okay, so that wasn't so bad. They got the little corner here. Now we gotta wait for Naples to come and reconquer all of this, I suppose. That's fine. Buildings. Colonizing nations can now erect a colonial administration in their overseas territories, converting distant possessions into genuine trade assets. Back home, a new line of urban building traces the arc of early modernity, from Renaissance through the Age of Discovery to absolutist governments, steadily concentrating control and crown power in your hands. And for the first time, war carries a sharper economic bite. Select buildings can now be torched, letting occupying armies or rebellious populations leave lasting scars on the land. Interesting. Yeah, none of this stuff matters. Oh, and they're showing a local council building that gives plus 10% local crown power and plus 2.5% max control. I'll build a lot of those. Hell yeah, I will. And if it even says useful, hell yes. That's what it says at the bottom. Expanding RGOs. Expanding an RGO now costs more if the good it produces is highly valuable. A grain field is cheap to grow, while a spice plantation demands serious investment. Cost scales with the good's default market price, meaning high-value luxuries like silk or ivory require significantly more ducats to expand than basic staples. This makes early-game RGO expansion more accessible for common agricultural goods, while creating a meaningful economic decision around whether the revenue from a lucrative RGO justifies the steeper upfront cost. Which of these gives us money? Neither one. That's fine. We'll give money to the Pope. Sure. Expansion cost breakdown tooltip now shows exactly how much the goods market price is contributing to the cost, so you can see at a glance why one RGO is more expensive to scale than another. Okay, cool. Interesting. So there's going to be a lot more variability between how much it costs to expand your various RGOs. That's interesting. Starting world. Starting a new game. Major cities in the world now have a production profile reflecting what made them historically famous in the 14th century. Venice dominates glass and naval production. Florence is the cloth and dyeing capital of Europe. Damascus produces unrivaled weapons and fine silk. And Samarkand anchors the Silk Road with its paper and luxury textiles, to name just a few. Rather than every Italian or German city being identical, major trade hubs like Bruges, Lübeck, Cordoba, and Novgorod each have distinct economic identities that create real regional specialization from the start. These differences mean that controlling, trading with, or conquering these cities carries tangible economic meaning tied to their real historical role. Hold on one moment, I'm being knocked on. Oh, I'm back, and I missed a raid, it seems. Hey, guys. Welcome in. Hi, welcome in, raiders. You're just in time to see the kingdom of Sicily fall apart and die. Fair laws embraced by all. It doesn't matter. We're dead. So yeah, we were doing good. We were allied with Milan and Hungary, and we were making progress, killing Naples, and then I don't know why I'm wearing these headphones. These don't do anything anymore. And then all of our allies abandoned us, and our ancient enemy Naples came and attacked us. First, we got beaten up by Tunis, and now by Naples. They're finally coming to take our territory. But we lasted 200 plus years. We conquered all of Greece and a good portion of the Balkan coast here. So it was not without success. But we're just winding down. We were reading the patch notes actually as Sicily conquers the last of our territory here. But yeah, how was welcome in? How was the stream? Did you look out behind you? Did you keep an eye out behind you? Keep anybody from sneaking up on you? I try to always warn you about that, you know. Oh, my cat's making really weird noises. Kitty! Rexy boy! He wants to get in with Selena who's sleeping. A few bitches got you. You gotta watch behind you, dog. I'm telling you, you gotta watch. You don't check your six. They sneak up on you, and that's how you get got. So yeah, here we're kind of just waiting for them to conquer Palermo. Yeah, high war exhaustion. This gets to 20. So that's in what, like 8 months? Then our whole thing crashes. And we die. But we have plus 10 monthly diplomats. So that's something anyway. So anyway, where were we? Oh yeah, starting world. Starting a new game. Major cities in the world now have a production profile reflecting what made them historically famous in the 14th century. Venice dominates glass and naval production. Florence is the cloth and dyeing capital of Europe. Damascus produces unrivaled weapons and fine silk, and Samarkand anchors the Silk Road with its paper and luxury textiles, to name just a few. Rather than every Italian or German city being identical, major trade hubs like Bruges, Lubeck, Cordoba, Novgorod each have distinct economic identities that create real regional specialization from the start. These differences mean that controlling, trading with, or conquering these cities carries tangible economic meaning tied to their real historical role. Regional cities across the world now better reflect their documented 14th century economic identities. England's towns produce more cloth than leather. Iberian cities are renowned for fine merino wool and Cordoba leather. And the lowlands double down on the dyes that made Flemish cloth the luxury fabric of northern Europe. The Levant is now a center of bladesmithing and silk weaving rather than a generic trade hub, while Korean cities finally produce the Celadon porcelain that Chinese contemporaries consider the finest in the world. India's glass production has been corrected from an absurd level to a historically accurate low. India imported glass, not exported it. Distilled spirits have been quietly removed from Russian, Polish, Balkan, and Baltic towns where vodka and rakia simply didn't exist yet in the 1300s. That's right, they didn't start that until later. When you load into your starting bookmark, estates across your realm will now already have a meaningful number of estate buildings constructed. Nobles will have their manors, clergy their monasteries, and burghers their trade posts. The amount built is proportional to each estate's balance, so wealthy estates and prosperous countries will show the most development. On top of that, most rural locations throughout the world now spawn with a village at start, giving a much more lived-in feel to the map from day one. Together, these changes mean less micromanagement in the opening years and a more historically grounded starting economy. That is great. That is good news. I think my major complaint, a lot of people's major complaint about the game so far is sort of that every country sort of plays the same. So it is good that they're doing more to do some differentiation. And I am good. Thank you, Mimic, for asking. Yeah, I have been good. Everything is fine with me. We're getting into the busy season at work. And of course, my country here is being conquered by our ancient enemy, so we're not thrilled about that. But, otherwise things are good. It's going to be a nice summer, and something my allergies or something on my nose messing with me. But yeah, I'm great. I'm great. How are you? How have you been? It's always nice to stop by, to have you stop by and say hi. Goods changes. Precious goods are now less dominant. Gold dropped from 10 to 8 ducats, silver from 8 to 6, and elephants from 10 to 5. These were simply too powerful as economic anchors crowding out other trade goods. Glass now has a more meaningful role. Its base price has risen from 2 to 3, and nobles, burghers, and clergy now actively demand it, making glassmaking a more viable industry rather than a niche luxury curiosity. Books become cheaper. Base price fell from 5 to 3, better reflecting that book production is a mid-tier manufacturing good rather than a premium export. Raw materials are cheaper to move. Transport costs for iron, copper, tin, lead, and lumber were halved from 2 to 1. Stone dropped from 5 to 2, meaning inland producers of these bulk goods are less penalized by distance to market. Unemployed peasants now contribute to raw material markets. Stone, clay, sand, and lumber each receive 0.01 base production per unemployed peasant, giving underdeveloped regions a small economic floor without dedicated production buildings. Interesting. Very, very cool. Our unemployed guys will no longer be completely useless. Demand for key trade goods now shifts meaningfully as history progresses. In the early game, spirits, tobacco, coffee, and tea are barely known outside their regions of origin. Your distilleries and plantations will find limited markets, and prices reflect that scarcity. As the ages turn, the world wakes up to these goods. Coffee houses spread from Istanbul to Amsterdam. Tobacco becomes a colonial obsession. Sugar transitions from an exotic... Oh, there we go. So they've taken... Palermo has fallen, so we can expect them to impose their terms on us anytime now. Oh yeah, see, 100%. Just going to give the AI a minute. Just going to take them a minute to figure out exactly what they want from us. Coffee houses spread from Istanbul to Amsterdam. Tobacco becomes a colonial obsession. Sugar transitions from an exotic spice to a near staple. Tea goes from a Chinese curiosity to the backbone of British colonial trade. By the age of revolutions, demand for all 5 goods has roughly doubled or tripled from their medieval baseline, making late-game plantation colonies and trade routes far more profitable than they would have been in the 14th century. The Age Tooltip now shows these demand shifts in their own dedicated section, so you can plan your economy around what the world will want next. Interesting. New market. Yeah, okay. New market. Oh, here we go. Yeah, they're going to take a lot of stuff. So here we go. And we're just taking whatever offer they have. Did they get all the toe? Are they taking the whole toe back? Is that what we're looking at? Yeah. And I think that is good enough for now and for this playthrough. We just do it now. Alright, yeah, it doesn't matter. Wants us to join the Iberian League. Okay, yeah, we'll do that. I don't know what the fuck that means. But yeah, I think we're gonna pack this one in here for tonight. Iberian League. Corsica, Sicily, Castile. And like I was saying earlier, it's not impossible that we could play this one again, pick it back up sometime, but there's plenty of other stuff to do. So I think more likely is that next time we'll be back playing Portugal. Yeah, but anyway, regardless, thank you for watching. Again, thanks to Mimic for stopping by. And don't forget to hit, follow, like, subscribe, do all of the things. Hit the little thumbs up button. If you're watching on the YouTube, leave a comment telling me how bad I did and why I'm such a loser, how I could have saved this run, and all of that stuff. And we'll look forward to coming back as Portugal next time, and we'll get taken over by Castile, and it'll be great. So let me find someone to raid out to here. Anybody else playing Europa at the moment? And I think we'll probably be back as early as tomorrow. Let's see, I think this person is, they're in Spanish. Okay, here this person speaks English. Yeah, it looks like they're playing as Great Yuan. Oh, and they also play World of Warcraft, so... everybody say hi to Cowboy Beast Gaming. And be sure to, again, make sure to like, subscribe, follow. Come back again soon. And... yeah, thanks so much for watching. We'll see you next time.